Hi, good morning. Welcome to phase 2 of your training on Team Infinite Strength. I'm Marissa, in case you don't know me. Hi. I have been silently following along for the last few weeks, so I've seen how consistent you've been and asking questions, and it's been really great, and it makes me really excited to want to continue the training with you. So I wanted to pop in here this morning, introduce myself, kind of give you the nitty-gritty of what to expect over the next few weeks of the completion of the training, and also to ask your first assignment on the video. So here's kind of the deal. I'm going to go through a little bit about how to run free challenge groups. So that's like the next step. So while you were joining Courtney for the last few weeks, you've been connecting with people, starting to post on your page more regularly, but haven't been necessarily inviting to partake in, the 21 Day Fix or any of the programs. And so typically a free group is a really great way to get connected with people, to offer free service, to let them try things out, and a way for them to get, see what challenge groups are all about. So if you've never ran a challenge group, I'm hoping you've at least been in one as a client of your upline, and so you're familiar with, what goes on in terms of like how we run challenge groups. So I just wanted to I'm going to give some insight starting tomorrow in terms of why we run challenge groups and the different ways you can run challenge groups. There's 3 different ways you can do where it's completely 100% free and they don't have to be linked to you as the coach, and you just let everybody in. And then there's a second type that you can have people, it's 100% free, but they do need to be linked to you as a coach by signing up for the free player account. So they're not having to pay anything, they're just linked to you, so that you hope if they love the challenge group, if they have goals, then in the future they want to join, and then they're linked to you already as their coach. And then the third way would be if you were doing some sort of challenge group where Shakeology was required, and maybe you were going to have them purchase the 7-pack sampler of Shakeology and incorporate that as one of their meals each day. So that's the third type, and that's a great way for people that have thought about Shakeology but aren't sure and don't want to do the huge investment. This is a way for them to spend a lot less, to see if they're interested in it, to see if they love it, to try all the flavors. So, to maybe have some quick results, to get, insight as to how great the products are and why we love them so much. So those are the 3 types of challenge groups, the free groups that you can provide to somebody. And so I'm going to post about that tomorrow. And then, I'm going to ask for you to speak to your upline, to decide on a topic, to pick a date, and to run one over the next couple of weeks. And I'll be part of it with you guys, but I want you and your upline to do it. And I'll also join you in doing it. I'll give a 5-day meal plan, and I will give you a shopping list, and I'll share like the type of things that you would run and do in your challenge group. But I'd like you to run it with your upline. So that is going to be your assignment starting tomorrow. So I'm just giving you a little heads up now. You can start thinking about it, what kind of group you would want to run. Some Thanksgiving's this week, so it may be a good time to do something about, drop the turkey pounds or something like that. You can do it the following week. So there are a bunch of options. So that's going to be tomorrow. And then after that, I'm going to go right into conversations, which is a really big thing for a lot of people, how to talk to people, how to connect, how to overcome objections, because oftentimes people say no right away because of money, and there's ways to talk through it so that they can see that there's a bigger bang for their buck. And it sounds scary up front, but it's when you break it down per day, it's not so scary. And so I'm going to walk you through a whole bunch of those different scenarios, and if you have examples or objections that you're not sure how to handle, you're going to be able to share them in the group also, and I'll help formulate responses for you. So we'll really be working together. Connections or conversations are something that I take pride in, because I really love connecting with people, and it's a great way to share with them how much you love the program, but to understand and relate to them of their their fear of spending the money and investing in themselves. But also helping them understand why it's so important to do that. So that is going to be, more of next week. Because of the holiday this week, I may, go into, we do the free group, then maybe we'll do your story, starting to formulate a personal story, your why. And then next week we'll do conversations, because with the holiday, I don't expect you to be on here Thursday, Friday, and I don't want to start a really important topic and then not get back into it. So that's kind of how things are going to go. In terms of today's assignment, what I would love for you to do is to post a video in this group sharing with me who you are, who your upline is, why you got involved in Beachbody products, Beachbody coaching, anything like that. And then what 3 things you learned or took away from the first part of the training. And then also 1 or 2 things that you feel that you still need to, help with, or that you're looking forward to in terms of guidance in this next part of the training. So I can really get an idea of what it is that, you feel your strengths and weaknesses are, and what you're really looking, hoping to get out of the rest of this training. And hopefully I'm able to provide that to you, if not tailor the training a little bit towards that. So any insight would be great. And I know videos are scary, but I can tell you that where I used to be petrified of talking to people in public, now I will talk to anyone any day of the week, and that's because of Beachbody. And it's really important to get comfortable with the people that you're trying to connect with. So can't wait to see your videos, and I will talk to you soon.